Hello everyone, my name is Ralph and I'm one of the co-founders of Apiax. Today I have a very simple message for you guys, and that message is the legal system is broke. How comes? Why is the legal system broke? It's very simple, because every year billions of euros are being spent for legal services. But in many cases, what you actually get as a legal service, that's not a clear and a binary answer. It's rather a very ambiguous, a lengthy legal text that needs interpretation. That's not something, right, that fits the current digital era that we are living in. So what I would like to show you today is how we at Apiax are changing the legal industry. We have developed a way to transform complex regulations, written regulations, into a machine executable form. That's one thing. And for you guys, more importantly, we are developing the tools, the apps, that make it as easy as possible to access complex regulatory questions. So, what I would like to show you today is an app that we are selling to our banking clients, and I would like to give you some context around that. Let's imagine I'm a client advisor. I'm working for a private bank in Frankfurt, and what I want to do is I want to meet one of my clients. My client is based in Sweden, so what I need to do first, right, a compliance requirement, I need to clarify, can I actually offer any banking services when meeting that client in Sweden, right? And most of you know, offering banking services, that's highly regulated, so I really have to double check what is allowed and what is not. For this purpose, what we have developed is what we call the client interaction app. I would like to show you how this works. This is the client interaction app here, and I'm now doing the compliance check by pressing the plus button and providing the app with those questions which are relevant from a regulatory point of view. First of all, it's a physical meeting that's already here. Then I'm obviously selecting the meeting country. It's Sweden, I've mentioned that before. And then there is a question about a personal license, right? I'm not having any personal licenses, so I could proceed. But I want to quickly stop here, because what is really important, right? The app is asking questions dynamically, meaning it's only asking those questions which are relevant in a country. I give you an example. If I select Luxembourg, for example, this personal license question disappears. Why? Because it's not relevant from a regulatory point of view in Luxembourg, right? So the app is asking me, as the client advisor, those questions which are relevant from a regulatory point of view. There's a second screen. I need to provide the app with more details. I'm actually meeting a Luxembourg national, not a Swedish national, but the client domicile is Sweden. So with this, I'm already done, and I can go to the results screen. And what you see here are now binary do's and don'ts. The app is telling me exactly which services I can offer and which I can't. And it's distinguishing between what I can do proactively and where I can only offer a service on request of my client. As an example, a loan or a consumer credit, I cannot offer proactively. If I need more details, for example, investment advice, I'm clicking on the investment advice tab, right? You get more details here, telling you exactly which elements of providing investment advice are allowed and how, and it could even further drill down and get more information. So, what I've done now, instead of reading the 80 pages of compliance policies and handbooks, that I've done with just a few clicks. And in our view, in Apiax view, this is really revolutionary, because we are changing the way how the legal industry works today, right? We give you, the business people, an actionable tool, actionable rules, where you get clear answers, clear do's and don'ts with just a few clicks. But there's one more thing I would like to show you. Let's imagine, right, same use case as before. And what I want to show you here is, once you have digitized, transformed legal knowledge into actionable rules, you can basically do anything with it. So I'm still the client advisor. I'm sitting at my desk in Frankfurt. That's the intranet page we are using. And I'm clarifying the same question, but I'm using the company chatbot for that. So I want to travel to Belgium this time. And I'm asking the chatbot the respective question. There is a typo, so let's make sure I write it correctly. And now, you will quickly realize, same situation as before. The chatbot will go through question by question, everything which is relevant from a regulatory point of view, and is guiding me as a client advisor exactly to the point where at the end, I will get a clear yes or no. I'm not finishing the flow here because I think you've got the concept, right? It's following exactly the same logic. And you probably think right now, well, okay, those guys, they build nice apps, right? They can build apps, and probably everyone can really build apps. Building apps is not the real challenge here. I think the power of Apiax doesn't come with the apps. It comes with the way that we transform complex regulations into machine-readable rules. Because those rules are the foundation or the basis for something like an app that you have just seen, right? And what we basically do is we want to empower our clients. We want to allow companies across all industries to focus again on growth, on their core business, and not focus on regulations. And ultimately, at the end, our mission at Apiax is to provide basically everyone easy access to complex legal knowledge. Thank you very much for your attention. We have a booth outside, so very happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks a lot.